Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, it really is a sparkling day for football at one of the great... venues in the world game, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Will it be? Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. Now sending it in. And he clears the danger. Well, space if he goes inside. Salah! Federico Valverde. And Bellingham. The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, let's take another look, and wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Ibrahima Konate. Konate. Salah. Can he convert? The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And the throw in for Liverpool. Chance to play it in. Luis Diaz. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
And over comes the corner. This could be troublesome. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Gakpo. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Chance to cross. So Bosley. Now Mo Salah. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Chouameni. Might be a chance to break. Chouameni. And Bellingham. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Mbappe! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance!
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Virgil van Dijk. Gakpo. Robertson. Cutting it back. And quick thinking defensively. Under real pressure here. Crucial piece of defending. Who can he pick out? And support available. Well, there's a living, breathing example. Oh, could finish. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Chouameni. Now Eder Militao. So on the cusp of half-time and Real Madrid well on top. Stuart, interested as always to get your take.
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game. They've won their individual battles.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Just couldn't get it through. And teammates around him. Mbappe. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Rodrigo. Wasteful from Liverpool. Now just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Gakpo. Well, nothing productive really. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Well, you won't see too many better performances than this. He's been an absolute menace to these defenders today.
Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Rodrigo. Salah. Now, options are plenty. He cuts it back. Can they get one back? He got a good palm on it. Mbappe. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. And Just petered out. Now the counter-attack looks on. Very quick thinking there. Lucas Vazquez, incisive pass. Mbappe! And Bellingham. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So Bosley. Disappointing for Liverpool to give it away like that. Intense pressure. Can he find the right pass? Real chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Salah. The Merengues have lost the ball. Diaz. He needs to get rid of that fast. Can they hit on the break? Oh, good work by the keeper. Gakpo. Now, what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? And making the move to the inside. And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Plenty of support here. Valverde. Oh, that's a really good run. Vinicius Junior. And foiled by Van Dijk. Gakpo. No problems for the keeper. Well, there to intercept. Might it be Mbappe? Strong hand on that one. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. Diaz, chances on. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
Chouameni. He has teammates around him. Mbappe. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. So Bosley. And Diaz has it. Oh, breezing past him. Grafenberg. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to deliver it accurately. No-nonsense piece of defending. Rodrigo. Might be a chance to break. And he's made headway. Able defending, but can they keep it out? Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace, just couldn't finish it off.
Valverde. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Salah. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we're... Oh, surely! Still dangerous. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Mbappe! In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Oh, hang on. Look at this. That is the end of the story for him today.
Well, the referee did well there, allowed the advantage and then went back to the earlier foul. It deserved a sending off, no doubt about that.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. It'll be a Liverpool ball. And still they wait for the chance. Oh, and there's the goal they were looking for. They're doing this the hard way. Down as they are to 10.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Can he find the right pass? Vasquez. And return to Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Can he do it to take the lead? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Who can they pick out? Well, struggle to get it away properly. It's a perfect challenge. Eder Militao. Here's Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe! Save, but still a chance. Federico Valverde. Can he find the net? Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Mo Salah. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, clearing it away, but at the expense of a corner. And there's the delivery. And swept out of there. It's a weighted pass. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Valverde. And Real with the ball again.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
The cross is on. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Rodrigo. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Alexander-Arnold. Can they take the lead? Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Teammates available. Valverde. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Salah. Diaz. Chance here. And a goal! Well, against all the odds, they've hit the front.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Nice weight on the pass. A Real goal from the corner would really change the complexion of the match. Oh, disappointing clearance. Top-class defending. Diaz. Had to get that spot on and did. Fantastic challenge. Rodrigo. It could be for Mbappe. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Gakpo. Running with the ball confidently. And the penalty has been given here. And a chance to restore their advantage. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Well, here it is again. He makes it look so easy. The keeper dives slightly early, and he passes it into the other side. Really confident finish.
Bellingham. Well, he's certainly not alone. The supporters want to see him have a go. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side? Stuart, a key component of his team.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball.
So into the second half, Liverpool in front, but there might still be a few twists and turns before this is over. And can they exploit the space out wide? And space to cross it. And a very good challenge. Federico Valverde. And Bellingham. Lucas Vazquez. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Mo Salah. And Bellingham. Excellent vision. Mbappe! Marvellous anticipation. Salah. This looks more than decent. And tidy defensive play. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? And effectively parried away by the keeper.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Gakpo. Decides to shoot. A tremendous block. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Trying to open up the defence. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And taking it away. Plenty of support here. It's looking promising. Really good build-up, but no end product. Rodrigo. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Liverpool with acres of space out wide. Oh, maybe the equaliser. It's there for him. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Lucas Vazquez. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Valverde. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Valverde. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Superb stop. Now sending it in. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Jota. And cutting inside. Can he finish this? Couldn't quite hang on. In a decent position now.
Well, Liverpool are still behind here, but only due to some great goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time.
Oh, big opportunity! And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, off the woodwork and behind for a goal kick.
Well, he just couldn't get above it, could he? But that was a good effort.
Oh, real lapse by the keeper. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Brilliantly blocked.
Well, could that be the wake-up call for Liverpool?
Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, a good tackle. Oh, he looks threatening. Mbappe! Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. Gakpo. Liverpool trailing late in this game, but who knows? Oh, a superb save.
Well, they've been trying everything to get back into this one, but in the end, I don't think Liverpool have been quite good enough. Mind you, what a good save that was.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. This could be it! Huge block! They'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And over it comes. Read it well, cleared it well. Valverde just couldn't get it through. Another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. And dealt with it nicely. Rudiger. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Mo Salah. Liverpool have it all to do. A fine reading of the situation. Valverde. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Chouameni. Mendy has it. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Yeah, he was superb today. He took his goals really well, but it was his general play that impressed me. Lots of energy, great movement, and so skillful.
Very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Superb stop. Salah. Szoboszlai. Closing down well. Salah. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Corner awarded to Liverpool. Trying to pick out a teammate. No-nonsense clearance. Eder Militao. On the ball, Rudiger. Federico Valverde. Bellingham. The ball with Lucas Vazquez. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Looking for the right angle. And saved by the keeper. Andrew Robertson. Gakpo. And Diaz has it. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Rudiger. Here's Valverde. Jude Bellingham. Lucas Vazquez. Aurelien Tchouameni. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Well, spot on with that challenge. Mbappe. And threaded through by Mbappe. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal. Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, the action continues. Is there to be a response from Liverpool now? There needs to be. Salah. Will it be? And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Andrew Robertson. He has teammates around him. Well, if you're going to challenge like that, it has to be spot on. What did the referee think of it? Could be in here. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the goal again. And what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Determined defending. Now, options are plenty. Mbappe, well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. The ball back with Real now. He's in with a chance. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
Alexander-Arnold. And a chance to whip it in here. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Gakpo. Can he find the angle? Oh, the threat is there. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And the corner for Liverpool. Who's going to get on the end of it? Still not clear. And still pressing. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back in business, the second half underway, and it was a below-par effort from Liverpool in the first 45. No getting away from that. Now he must favour the cross. Dangerous looking attack. Well, that's good defending, well organised at the back. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, at first glance, you would think a strong possibility of a red card. Let's see. Rodrigo. Timely intervention. Andrew Robertson. Crossing opportunity. This might be ideal for the counter. Vinicius Junior unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Mo Salah. A chance to whip it in. Oh, he's given the ball away. It took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And there it is, a chance. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Out for a Liverpool throw.
Those stats show us that Real Madrid haven't had that much of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
And a bit more defending on their minds here, I think. He's trying to create something. He has teammates around him. Mbappe. The fans want to see a shot. And he's through here. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Not too much defending going on in the ground. Scheme of things, 4-1. Alisson. On to Konate. Salah. Diaz. He must finish. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Lucas Vazquez. Mbappe. On to Rodrigo. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. In with a chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Alexander-Arnold. This is Salah. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. A fine reading of the situation. Now counter-attacking possibilities. He's in behind. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Salah. Will he finish? Oh my word, there's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. And threading it through. Vinicius. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, he's certainly not alone. And now can he keep calm? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Could be. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Federico Valverde. And space on the wing for Liverpool. Salah. Really important tackle. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Vinicius. Mbappe. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now... now have been removed. McAllister. Here's Robertson. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. Pulls it back. Alexis McAllister. Now Mo Salah. Opportunity. And taken away from Salah. Nice weight on the pass. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, they weren't able to capitalise. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Cody Gakpo out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Doesn't want to give it away here. Courtois. Rudiger has it. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Given away by Real Madrid. Salah. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can they create something? Encouraging move from Liverpool. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Mbappe. And the flag has gone up. Offside. Well, he's certainly not alone. Gakpo. Can they forge ahead? Liverpool corner given. Trying to deliver it accurately. It might still be problematic. Oh, he's through here. And in range. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Salah. Liverpool in a position of menace. Giving the ball away. Can he give them the advantage? Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. No possibilities in the centre. Veering in field here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now, who can he play it to? And Bellingham. Aurelien Tchouameni. Bellingham. Mbappe. Has a go. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Ryan Gravenberch. And Liverpool couldn't hang on to it. Rodrigo. Well, the supporters think it's on. Kylian Mbappe. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Diaz. A chance to whip it in. Could be troublesome. Oh, great block. And it could be a chance for Liverpool to take the lead from a corner. Delivering it. And dealing with the danger.
Well, as the stats show us, this has been a really even game so far. There just hasn't been enough guile or invention in the top third of the field from either team, which needs to change at some point.
Rudiger. Now with Bellingham. Feeding it through. Oh, could be a chance. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Well, the action continues. Is there to be a response from Liverpool now? There needs to be. Salah. Chance here. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Rodrigo. Aurélien Tchouameni. The first half here comes to an end. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, Derek, after a slow start where he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on, and he got his reward with that goal. I'm looking forward to his second half display.
Well, back in business here. Can Liverpool turn this game on its head? Well, they know they need to stop him. Kylian Mbappe! Well, what a stop that was! Corner kick played in. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Alexander-Arnold. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Well, they're trying to get right into his face. Lucas Vasquez. Rodrigo. Here's Mbappe. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. Can he get them level? It's gone in beyond the goalkeeper. And Liverpool are level.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Kylian Mbappe. Here's Valverde. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Gakpo. Gakpo. Diaz could take the lead. Will he find the net? And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. .30 minutes left for play. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at this. It's a good finish and reward for their pressure. They really have controlled this game.
Jude Bellingham. Here's Valverde. Plenty of support here. Could reduce the deficit. Robertson. Sends it back. Nicely timed tackle. Alexander-Arnold. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. Spot on with that tackle. He's in with a chance. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Jude Bellingham. Well, he's certainly not alone. Could be threatening. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So the game continues, and that goal puts a different complexion on the match for Real. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk with it. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. So Bosley, well, it didn't happen for them in attack.
Well, the noise these Real fans are making is incredible. The players just need to respond with a goal now.
Crossing possibilities. He cuts it back. Robertson. McAllister. And the keeper with the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Well, this game is ebbing away, and the situation currently not favourable for Real Madrid, Stuart.
Well, it's certainly been exciting, but can they find an equaliser here?
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. High quality defending. Plenty of support here. Counter-attacking possibilities. He's waiting in the middle. This could have possibilities. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Aurelien Tchouameni. Given away by Real Madrid. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now and...
It's a sparkling day for football at one of the great venues in the world game, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the... And it's opening up. There it is! The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
One 0 then. Andrew Robertson. Luis Diaz. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Gakpo. On to Salah. Salah! They just couldn't stay in front. And now, this match is all square.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Rodrigo. Intercepting it intelligently. Salah. What an important piece of defending. Mendy. And Bellingham. Rodrigo. Attacking possibilities for Real. Mbappe! And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, the action continues. Is there to be a response from Liverpool now? There needs to be. Gakpo. Gakpo. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. So the ball is running again at 2-2. Mbappe. Getting the better of his opponent. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Looking for a teammate. Can they convert? Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Liverpool have the ball once more. Robertson. Options in the middle. Really a very poor ball. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Kylian Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Back to Mbappe. Well, it could be on for him here. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Gakpo. Here's Robertson. So a throw in here for Liverpool. Andrew Robertson. Gakpo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. It looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Salah. Salah. And Salah! Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say. But they still trail here.
Mbappe. Real using width to good effect. Has a go! Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Playing it in. Still not clear. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. A very good tackle. Mbappe. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can they produce something? Well, there's the pullback. It has to be. It's gone in beyond the goalkeeper. And Liverpool are level.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Well, Ancelotti can't hide his emotions, can he? That could be a big turning point in the game.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Chouameni. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Rodrigo. The fans want to see a shot. Determined defending. The first half here comes to an end. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, he was excellent.
Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Dangerous looking attack. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool have given it away. And a loss of concentration. Must score! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Committed challenge. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Still trying to make something happen. Plenty of support here. Mbappe. Genuine chance. Well, he has the scent of a hat-trick in his nostrils, but not quite.
And he deserves a hat-trick here. He's been excellent so far in this game. Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Mo Salah. Chance to play it in. It's a perfect challenge. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Takes it on. And nicely parried away.
Well, Real Madrid are certainly creating opportunities to take the lead here, but that was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping to keep them at bay. Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Well, good run and good ball control. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Can they hit on the break? Being egged on by the crowd. Rodrigo. Oh, big opportunity. Blocking it. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Possession ceded by Liverpool. Mbappe. Mbappe! A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Now, options are plenty. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. And let's give credit to the defending. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Salah. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Very quick thinking there. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Options in the middle. Salah. Real did well to regain control of the ball.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
Liverpool trailing late in this game, but who knows what happens next. And Salah! Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And in with a real chance. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
Alexander-Arnold. On to Konate. Salah. Salah. Can he get one back? And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Sound piece of defending. Well, a disappointing throw there. Diaz. Shown inside. But really sticking to the task defensively. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And he's made his contribution today. A red card here.
Well, it's a close call, but I think the referee just about got that right.
The sound of the referee's whistle and the headline here, Liverpool lose. Your assessment of the performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
He must finish! And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And over comes the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. He's in here. Strong hand on that one. And a play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. And there the move ends for now. Diaz. Rudiger. And Bellingham. Lucas Vazquez. Here's Valverde. Well, very effective play in possession. Having to shoot. He got to it fairly easily. Gakpo. Could take the lead. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Rodrigo. Here's Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Mo Salah. He might yet finish. That is how to apply the pressure. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe with it. Might it be Mbappe? Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1.
Aviso importante para el propietario de un deportivo rojo de marca francesa. Acérquese a la cabina de la
Andrew Robertson.
por favor.
Encouraging move from Liverpool. Diaz. Is it going to be? And alarmingly, that is a long way off target. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And support available. A disappointing end to the move. Mbappe. Mbappe. Chouameni. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. Well, they've given him too much space. But really sticking to their task defensively. Mbappe. Grafenberg. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. Alisson. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Alexander-Arnold. He has teammates around him. Andrew Robertson. And space to cross it. Opportunity to go ahead. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Rodrigo. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Mbappe! Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side? Stuart, a key component of his team.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the ball. Surely...
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Szoboszlai. Well, a good tackle. Difficult to stop him. Turning inside, where's he going to go? A magnificent stop!
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Let's see about the delivery. Just the clearance that was called for. Gives it a go! And able to close down the shot. Another corner, hot on the heels of the last one.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Risky play. Alexis McAllister. Salah. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Now, what can Liverpool do with this advantageous situation? Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Federico Valverde. To take the lead. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Now, breaking at pace. Potential danger. Can they forge ahead? They do. And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
And support available. Rodrigo. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Luis Diaz. Alexander-Arnold. And defensive play to be applauded. Being pressed hard. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Decides to shoot. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Grafenberg. This is Salah. Liverpool in a position of menace. He might be able to carve something out. Able to skip past his man, but stout defending when it mattered. Vinicius Junior. Now can they hit them on the counter? Chance to finish. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk with it. Good example of pressing without the ball. Bad place to lose the ball. Can he finish this? Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Real pushing to add to their lead. It's a corner. Oh, that's not a good clearance. And danger still.
Well, that could prove to be a big moment in the game. They still have a chance here, thanks to that save from Alisson.
And keeping the ball out of their own net can lift confidence throughout the side. Can they square the game? Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
Rodrigo. Now with Valverde. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Mo Salah. Level it is. Closing moments here. Can Liverpool find a winner? Aurelien Tchouameni and Bellingham. Rodrigo. Into an astute piece of defending. Mo Salah. And they win the throw following that challenge. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Bellingham. Now, who can he play it to? And he's through here. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. Was a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Liverpool have it all to do. And a throw-in forthcoming. Now just the tackle that was needed. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. He's in here. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Alexander-Arnold. Now, options are plenty. Mo Salah, well, he loves to do this. Cut in off the flank. Salah! And so the referee brings this match to an end, and Liverpool have lost. That's the big story from their angle. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going to have the sun shining down on them. They'll be looking forward to that, no doubt. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Opportunity and a goal, an early boost for them, the first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Eder Militao. Bellingham. Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. Andrew Robertson. And he has options available. Grafenberg. Here's Robertson. And players waiting in the centre. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mbappe. Oh, is it going to be a red card? That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. This looks more than decent. It's still alive. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really. Well, Ancelotti knows his team just haven't been at it today. His reaction says it all. Just look at his face.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Rodrigo. Oh, that is a superb save. And support available. Lovely work to get past his man, and he's through here. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Jude Bellingham. And Bellingham. The fans want to see a shot. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Out of play, Real. Madrid throw here. Eder Militao. Can he find the right pass? And snuffed out the danger immediately. And Bellingham. On to Rodrigo. Oh, could be! And they couldn't make it happen in front of goal. My goodness, they need a boost.
Well, big chance to reduce the deficit, but it's been totally wasted. That was a poor effort.
Andrew Robertson. Robertson. He has time to play it over. Diaz. Able to skip past his man. Will it be? And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Space for Real out wide. But timely defending when it mattered. Alexander-Arnold, potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. And it's still on for him, and a loss of concentration. Mo Salah, and Salah! Palmed away by the keeper. Teammates available. Could be! Oh, great block. Chouameni. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Bellingham. Mbappe. He's in with a chance. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, let's have another look at this, because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
McAllister. Here's Robertson, and Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Will he finish? Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, how about Luis Diaz in the first? So into the second half, Liverpool in front, but there might still be a few twists and turns before this is over. McAllister. Virgil van Dijk. Really getting stuck in. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Mbappe! Couldn't grab hold of it. a chance. Opportunity. They could level it. Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. Virgil van Dijk. Mo Salah. It needs an accurate cross. Alexander-Arnold. Moving the ball really well here. Can they create something? Alexander-Arnold. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And the throw in for Liverpool. Alexander-Arnold. It's there for him, and missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Federico Valverde. Clean challenge. Gakpo. Andrew Robertson. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Rodrigo. Virgil van Dijk. And Diaz has it. Really good interception. Kylian Mbappe. Good looking move this, but no damage done, that's the main thing. Oh, he's through here. Can he convert? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, let's just see again how Alexander-Arnold delivered this cross into such a good area. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. 20 minutes to go. Teammates available. Mbappe, and it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
about this. 4-3. Ryan Grafenberg. Alexander-Arnold. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. Opportunity, and it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now?
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Liverpool doing well to win back possession. Gakpo. Trying to find the right angle of attack. There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Well, back underway here, and Liverpool handing out a very harsh lesson. Rodrigo. How about that for a save? Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And pushed away to safety. Corner given to Real Madrid. Who can he pick out? And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, the counter chance looks very real. He's in here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, Ancelotti knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Chouameni. And now Rodrigo. Very quick thinking there. Alexander-Arnold. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Alexander-Arnold. Cutting in. Gakpo. Is it going to be? And that is all for this game anyway. It goes into the books as a victory for Liverpool.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Rodrigo. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Virgil van Dijk. Ibrahima Konate. Gravenberg. Now with Konate. Gakpo. Andrew Robertson. Robertson. Trying to open them up. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Chouameni. Mbappe with it. Rodrigo. Well, strong hand on the ball. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. That's a good pass. And keeping it out. Effective press. He has teammates around him. Vinicius Junior. Slipshod passing. Salah. And he's made headway. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Jude Bellingham. Salah. Salah! Liverpool corner given. Over it comes. Well, not quite the ideal delivery. Perfect challenge. Cutting in. And he takes it on and pushed away to safety. Chouameni. Kylian Mbappe. The fans are shouting shoot. Well, trying to plot a route back into the game, but that does not help their cause.
Well, they needed to take this chance just to give them some hope here.
Liverpool with acres of space out wide. Real chance. Corner awarded to Liverpool. Can someone get on the end of this? Out for a Liverpool throw. And he cuts in from the wing. Salah, and Salah! Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Could be. Determined defending. Played over. And a time for calm on the ball. Did really well to get through. Just leaning back a bit and over the ball. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. A good and fair challenge. Now, who can he play it to? Rodrigo. Really good build-up, but no end product. Virgil van Dijk. Alexis McAllister. Really good challenge. Mbappe could reduce the deficit. And saved by the keeper. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, it has come to nothing. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Well, I've been disappointed with his game so far, as those touches show us.
So, off and running again, and it was a delightful performance by Liverpool in the first 45. What will we see from them in this half? A running room in the wide position. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Andrew Robertson. Chouameni. Salah. It should be. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger.
Well, those... That to tell you everything. Liverpool have been excellent, and unless something changes, this could get embarrassing.
And support available. Mbappe. Electing to shoot. Strong hand on that one. The verdict is offside here. Salah. Mo Salah. Able to skip past his man. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. It's still alive. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Rodrigo. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? This looks more than decent. Mbappe! And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the game continues, and that goal puts a different complexion on the match for Real. And space on the wing for Liverpool. Gakpo. Well read to ease the pressure. He has teammates around him. Rodrigo. This could level it. Was an important piece of defending. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Mbappe! Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down.
But here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Salah. Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold. Gakpo. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Mbappe. Rodrigo. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. Cuts it back. Closing down well. Alexis McAllister. A chance to whip it in. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Mendy. Real using width to good effect. And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Szoboszlai. This is Salah. Alexander-Arnold. It needs an accurate cross. It might be on for them. Luis Diaz. Wonderful chance. Oh, it's a penalty. And what a huge moment at this juncture. And the referee will take his name as well.
Yeah, it was a poor challenge, and the referee is absolutely right to take his name.
This to see them take the lead once again. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it.
Well, they need to get the ball forward now and make something happen. These Real fans are expecting a winner here.
Must take the lead here. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And here come Liverpool. A goal at this late stage might settle things. A good and fair challenge. And just 5 minutes remaining. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Gakpo. Liverpool trying to click into an attacking gear with the game level in the closing moments. And unable to... Oh, and a penalty has been awarded. Big moment here. Can they get themselves ahead? Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt.
And he's missed spectacularly.
Well, that's such a poor penalty. He's missed that by a mile.
And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Rudiger. Mbappe. He's in with a chance. Well, the post got in the way. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay, and look how quickly he reacts. That's great awareness from him.